G'day off trackers, welcome back to another product review. We've got Ash back behind the camera. You're no longer working?
Nope, day off. Where would I rather be?
Definitely sitting here at Off Track HQ helping me, being my cameraman.
100%.
Look, at least you don't care that I called you camera man. Let's not get into that. So what are we reviewing this week, Ash?
I thought you were going to be organised this time.
I wanted to do a magic trick. Ready? Abracadabra, wallakazam! Hopefully that worked. It's really awkward when you're doing this. You have no idea if your editing tricks are going to work. Hopefully I'm good enough to edit that up. So we are looking at, Ash.
We are looking at a...
What is it?
ITEHIL.
So we still haven't learned how to pronounce the name. We probably should do that. Anyway, it's our water filtration system that ITEHIL sent us. And yeah, as I did last time, so there's a full review you can go watch. I'll put it in the description. And I have a thumbnail up here or somewhere. If you want to see a full detailed review, but this is just basically a follow-up. I think we've had it for about 6 months. And I like to sort of do follow-up videos, let you guys know if I still recommend it or not. And yeah, so we're going to do in this video, what are we doing, Ash?
Remind me, I haven't done one of these for a while.
Quick tech specs, the good, the bad, and my thoughts, and a wrap up.
Cool, let's do it.
So before we go anywhere, I really, really, really need you guys to hit that subscribe button. It really helps. Hit the thumbs up and give me a comment. Please do that. It really helps. Thank you. Okay, quick tech specs first. So let's go with the price. The price, they're $399 currently. I think they're on $100 sale at the moment. But the big one, these guys are super generous. And they've given you guys a 20% discount code. So if you put in YARNS20, you'll actually get it for $319.20. So that's by far the biggest discount code any company has actually given me to give to you guys. So yeah, if you're interested in one, that's a huge saving. Okay, let's run through what it is. So it's got a PP Cotton Plus active carbon plus reverse osmosis membrane in it. And that basically removes the bacteria, viruses, what the hell's that? Pasteucides, heavy metals, fluoride, chlorine, PVC, PFAS, and more. So if you watch that other video that I've done, it can even filter urine, and I actually drank out of the dam, which is brown, and it filtered that to clear water. So yeah, this isn't just your standard water filter. It's far beyond that. And the fact that it's mobile battery powered is just mental. So as you guys would have seen that last video, we use it in our van because that tank water is disgusting. I don't know how any of you out there are drinking from that tank water. You must be happy getting cancer and assuming you're willing to get cancer and die, because that is the most disgusting chemical-filled water I have ever tasted. There's no way I would drink that. So I'm so glad these guys reached out, because now we filter whenever we run off the tanks. If we're running direct in, we just use an inline hose filter. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't be drinking your tank water.
Precious Gold Coast boy.
What, you're going to drink that tank water?
I have.
Okay, well you can have cancer. I'm happy with no cancer, thank you. It doesn't look very fun. Okay, so some more specs. It does 34 litres per charge, and it has two 600 milliamps or megaamp hour batteries, and they're both lithium LiPo4s. It will charge in 1.2 hours off a USB-C charger, and it only weighs 5.8 kilos. And out of each filter, so out of one of the RHs and two hybrid filters, you get between 2,700 litres and 3,000 litres, depending on what you're filtering. So I think that's a pretty good life. I'm happy with all that.
Yep.
Anything else they need to know, Ash?
Nope.
That's it? Move on to the good?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some interesting good and bads in these, isn't it?
Yep.
Let's get cracking, get out of this 34-degree heat.
Good idea.
Into the good. Okay, into the good things. I would have to say the fact that there's no install needed. So for a caravan, I would far rather one of these than one of those ones you got to screw into your sink top and run all the plumbing. Nah, we tried to do one of those on the house and it's sitting up on top of the cupboards, isn't it, Ash?
Yep.
Never got done because we couldn't be bothered getting a plumber out. Versus this gets used all the time. So no install has to be the biggest. I really like that they've gone to the effort of actually giving you rubber covers for your water in and your water out. Because yeah, everybody knows with any showers or any of that, they basically have water sitting in it, and that just stops the water going all through your van or through your car if you use it for camping. Nice and simple to actually change your filters. I like that. Grab handles, really cool. I've got to give them credit. They actually give you a carry bag to put all the accessories in, showing that they really think this is going to be a mobile unit. I like the length of your filter. So this is to pick up. So they've given you a super long hose, which obviously if you plan on just using it in a caravan, you can cut that down shorter. But they've given you that long so you can basically toss it into a dam or into a river or whatever you want to toss it into. So handy they've actually given you enough cord. And then handy that there's actually the two different colours, and they've coloured this so you know which one to put it in, and then that way you can tell which is basically gives you dishwashing water. So it'll drop out of stage 1 because of the speed that the water's going through. Some of it drops out and then you can use that to wash dishes, or as we do, we stick that back into the cup that I'm filtering from, so it recycles it through, so you're not losing as much water. But yeah, anything else good about it, Ash? No other goodies in here? Give you a charging cord. That's a nice charging cord. Anything else good?
Compact, lightweight, stores away easy.
On and off, it's giving you the light so you can tell if you need to change filters. I think it's pretty good. Okay, that's it. On to the bad. Is there any bad?
On to the bad. Let's find out.
No! God, please, no! No!
Okay, bad thing. So there's not much, but I do definitely have one which I think may have been changed. So looking on their website, it looks like now these cords have been removed, which is your standard sort of water filtering hoses. It looks like they've been replaced to the silicone hose, which, as you can see, this bends, it moves, it sits nicely, it just plops there, versus these want to roll up. So when you put them in, yeah, they can be a bit of a pain that they sort of don't sit nicely in things. But as I said, I believe the newer models that you guys would be buying, these are gone, and it's now just silicone hoses. So that's one bad. And that's all I got. Anything else, Ash?
I don't know, how long does it usually take to filter stuff?
Yeah, the speed's a little bit slow, so you're sort of looking to get my big water bottle, one of these. Sort of from when you turn it on to filling that up, probably, 3 minutes? Because it has to start the whole cycle, so it is a little bit slow, but I guess the difference is the amount of filtration that this is doing. So yeah, it's slow, but there's a reason for why it's slow. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to filter out all the bacteria and stuff, then you can just get a standard carbon filter that will allow you to get gastro if there's gastro in the water. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I guess you can call it a bad, but I sort of understand it.
Any of you been using this for 12 months?
6 months.
Oh, 6 months?
What's that?
Have you been using it for 6 months?
Yeah, we've been using it when we take the van out.
How often have you had to replace the filters?
I haven't yet. It still hasn't come up.
Oh, there you go.
But I went through that, how often you have to replace them.
Oh, okay.
Like 700,000, aren't you listening?
No, I'm not.
On to wrap up and thoughts.
I am thinking here.
Ash, wrap up and thoughts. So would you buy one?
With your discount code? Sure.
So yeah, 100%. I would buy one for caravanning. It's brilliant. Like, you should not be drinking from those tanks. I would love for somebody to test the water coming out of those tanks to tell me what the hell's in it, and I bet you it's full of nasty chemicals. So for caravanning, I think, yeah, my favourite term, I'm going to put it on a shirt. You got rocks in your head if you're not filtering your water coming out of your tanks. And this is just a simple no install option to do it. So 100% I would buy one. If I was camping, it doesn't take up much space, and handy that if you run out of water, you can then just filter from any fresh water source. Can't filter from salt. Mm-hmm. And if you get really desperate, you can filter your own urine, which we were going to do in this video, but you didn't think anybody would want to see me drink my own urine.
No.
Comment below, do you want me to do a reel on Instagram of this thing filtering my urine and me drinking it?
Please don't encourage him.
But yeah, I think it's a ripper. And you guys know that I don't hold back. If it's a piece of shit, I will go to town and tell you it's a piece of shit. And I just don't think it is. I think it has a really big need in the caravan market, and you guys would not be disappointed if you bought one. So if you want one, yeah, the discount code's there. It'll save you 20%, which is huge. And it'll be sitting up here somewhere for you to scan it, or down here, wherever they're sort of sitting. What else have they got to do, Ash?
Like, comment, subscribe.
One more?
Instagram.
Yes, follow me on Instagram. Look, she's getting there. Getting there after how many videos?
Too many.
So until next time, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, get yourself a discount code, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.